Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
I'm Shane.
And we're back with the Clone Wars, whatever episode.
Can't say the F word.
So, do you remember what happened last time with Rush Clovis and the love triangle?
Well, what was really cool is it was the first time I watched that arc, and it was riveting. Is this why women watch soap operas? And I get it. On a micro scale, like, it was a pretty compelling arc with Anakin, Padme, and Rush. I love Anakin, but I thought, he was right. He could have handled it better. Did love
with some temperance.
We gotta remember, he's 22 at the end of the Clone Wars. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird to think about.
It is, because you take for granted how emotionally undeveloped you are at that age.
Yeah, because like the way we think now, that wasn't right, or that was emotional, or, you know what I mean?
Well, I see people that are that age now, and at some point they can seem so mature, and then there's other times where it's like, man, how could you not understand that? Then I get like, oh yeah, well, you're fucking 22 years old. But
jumping into this episode, it is a new arc. But by the way, guys, we're wrapping this show up. I'm pretty sure we could jump into Rebels. I think it'd make the most sense for Zach. But if you guys are screaming for us to do a different Star Wars show like The Bad Batch, then just let it be known. But I think it should be Rebels. I think you'll like that.
You could put it to a vote.
You could. But I just don't want you to pick anything but Rebels. So, anyways, guys, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. Let's jump in. A little lazy on that.
Yeah, well,
but I've always liked that quote, but
but come on.
I kind of want to be surprised.
I have humbly come before you to ask for assistance in our time of need, Chancellor.
Queen Julia, the Republic is honored that you have come to us for aid.
It's a hell of a name for something that looks like that.
To support the neutral systems. If I may introduce two of our best ambassadors.
With all due respect, Chancellor, there is only one person in the Republic I will meet with.
Representative Binks?
Why would the Queen of Bardotta request the presence of Jar Jar Binks?
I'm afraid she would not say.
A strong connection to the Force, the Dragoian Masters have. Yet, unlike the Jedi or Sith, they are warriors. They are not. Passively, they connect with the Force. Long ago, inducted into the Jedi Order, Bardottan children were, however, thieves. The Jedi were named by the Dragoian.
The Dragoian Masters believe the Jedi took the children against their will. We were labeled as kidnappers.
Chancellor, am I to understand the Queen requested Representative Binks go alone to Bardotta?
I'm afraid she was quite specific on that.
If there is trouble on Bardotta, I'm afraid Representative Binks will be out of his depth.
I agree. Which is why I came to you.
Are you volunteering to undertake this mission, Master Windu?
If the Council agrees, yes.
I would love a Mace episode. Offset the Jar Jar and stuff. Now, I do like Jar Jar quite a bit in the Clone Wars more than I do in episode 2 and 3.
Are you sure you are the delegate the Queen spoke of?
The Queen is Misa Paolo. Misa known her for a longer time.
Exasperating.
It sounded suggestive. We've known each other for a while.
The Queen did not request your presence, Jedi. Your right saber, please.
Misa Representative Binks of the Republic Senate. And Hisa with Misa.
You are an honored guest of the Queen. Come.
I thought they were going to make a bigger deal out of him coming.
Yeah.
You were requested to come here alone. Why have you brought this Jedi to Bardotta?
Please forgive Misa. He's coming here to be helping Misa solve your troubles.
He is your servant, then?
Yes! Yes!
They had to use a black guy for that?
Is Misa humble servant?
Because Jar Jar Binks vouches for you, I will allow you to stay here. For now, you must wait in the antechamber. Jar Jar, we are in danger. An ancient prophecy is coming true. Our beloved Dragoian masters are disappearing one by one. And if they are not returned, a darkness will arise that will engulf the galaxy.
Misa not letting that happen, milady.
I must speak to Representative Binks. Alone.
But he's a fish man. She's are they birds? They remind me of birds. But they're not.
60s,
they're
baby.
not.
Love is free.
I guess. I mean, they're kind of like Gungans.
It's been a long time, my love.
Yep.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Come, meditate with me, so our minds may be as one.
Can you believe that shit?
I think it's fucking... She's brought him there to bang.
Such disdain for the Jedi there is on Bardotta. A good place for evil to hide. The minds of the Dagoyan masters are essential.
Just looking around when he's talking about it.
Yeah. Well, I imagine other people like, wait, they can hear him talking.
The Queen has been alone with him for quite some time now.
The innocence of a child, this Gungan has. Perhaps appealing to the Dagoyan. His mind is.
Well, my mind would be more at ease if I knew what they've been up to.
You don't want to know what they've been
That's
up
what I'm
to.
saying. Innocent bullshit. He's banging the hell right now. You know what the straps are for.
Because I
I was obviously mistaken in the Mesoamerican comment, because now it's looking very
Eastern.
Yeah.
You will let me inside.
You should know better, Master Jedi. That will not work on a Dagoyan.
I feel like there'd be a law against trying it.
Yeah.
I have discovered a terrible secret.
Maybe it's a best to get Master and Mace to hear this?
No, Jar Jar. Only you. I must tell you, I cannot trust the Jedi with this secret.
Macy's gonna interrupt it. Not gonna find out what it is.
When the Dagoyan masters started disappearing, I meditated to try and discover their whereabouts. But what I saw was shocking. I stumbled upon a terrible plot.
Excuse the intrusion, Your Majesty.
Where are the guards who told you to enter?
The guards had other business to tend to.
We apologize, Your Majesty. The Jedi slipped past us.
You see, Jar Jar, the...
But you said let Misa handle this. I promise the Jedi Master and Mace will be no trouble for you.
Very well, Jar Jar. Take him out of my sight. I will wait right here for you.
Come on, wow. I mean, he should have rushed in here.
Yeah.
It was kind of
A little immature.
Yeah.
Old Mace.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing? Where were you last night?
Doing? Misa loved the Queen Julia.
You are jeopardizing the mission.
Misa love for beautiful Julia is the only thing starting the talks. She's a trusting only Misa.
The Force is strangely out of balance here. Did the Queen tell you anything important?
That's what she was trying to do before you said coming on hot like.
Take this. Since they seem to want to keep us separated, contact me if you learn anything useful.
Or he died, Master and Mates, but only if Queenie thinks it's all right to tell you.
You're being a fucking prude, man.
Yeah.
Calm yourself, Biggs.
This and that. Very, very bad.
She has disappeared.
But it's not possible. No one could have left this room without our knowing it.
We'll convene the Bakhtov Council. Come!
Dude, look around. Toss the pillows up. You know what I'm saying?
I like the music in this episode.
Yeah.
The prophecy is being fulfilled as it was written. First, the Dagoyan masters disappeared, and now the Queen. If she does not return in 3 rotations, I'm afraid she'll be gone forever, and an era of darkness will rise throughout the galaxy.
Distinguished Council.
The coming of the Jedi was a sign. It was a sign. You must listen to Misa. Queenie Julia was me Bombad Paolo for many years. That's why she's a calling Misa to help in your time of need. Misa taking my loyal helper.
Who the fuck listens to that?
And we finding the Queenie and bringing her back into Yusa.
Yeah.
Let Misa asking Yusa where this prophecy coming from.
They are the words of the Frangal clan who worshipped Malmoral. Their ancient shrine is located under our present-day temple, far beneath the surface. It is a cursed place. No one who enters those caverns ever returns.
So that's where she is then.
Then that is where we must look first.
Then that's where we be going first.
What's he whispering to him? I don't know, just climb. I mean, I am curious to how she... I keep thinking she went through the floor, but...
Here's your weapon, Master Jedi. Let us hope you do not have to use it.
This looks Mesoamerican a little bit.
No way.
Is it Mesoamerican or Mesoamerican?
I think it's Mesoamerican, but it's... I was
Oh,
saying it...
I'm just curious. I'll make sure I wasn't.
Oh, Jesus!
No! Glitter bombed.
Blue shit, fuck!
Misa disappearing.
The force on that shit.
You know the Force of Star Wars. It comes and goes when it's convenient.
He's been taken just like the Queen. You go back and get help. I'll go after him.
Make her invisible.
Oh, okay. Dude, this is like...
The Temple of Doom?
Yeah.
Why are they all wearing chicken hats?
Yeah, you figured like the god version of them would be like an eagle or some shit.
Thank goodness. Misa can see Misa self again. Who's you, sir?
I am Joseph, the Goyan Master of the Royal Council. The others you see with me also have been disappeared and brought here.
I will never free yourself. We are doomed to be sacrificed to Malmora.
Jar Jar, where are you? Jar Jar.
Master in peace! Master in peace!
I'm gonna drop that shit.
I'll follow your signal. Wherever you are, don't move.
Thought they're being taken to the fire.
Yeah. Probably something less vicious. Well, you knew that was gonna happen.
Okay. You know the general facility, man. Just run over there.
Well, the catacombs veer off, though.
Jar Jar, they are stealing the force within us.
I guess it could be kind of like Southeast Asia, kind of like Vietnamese. Or China, like with the wavy swords and shit.
Yeah. Well, they have like an Indian accent too, so it's like that's like.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be just East Asia. Like that guy on Korra.
Yeah.
Racing their bending.
Come on.
That's what fucking Balin Skull wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Jar Jar!
That's a fucking jump right there.
Yeah.
You just Metal Gear Solid music.
Yeah, I literally was thinking of that, dude. That was. I feel like I could stop myself.
Obi-Wan hanging on that shit.
Yep. You know that's gonna be a terrible death.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff's got high surface tension though.
I know, because you're not going to melt instantly.
You're gonna smack like concrete.
Yeah. Liu shit there, bicycle kick.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's trying to be non-lethal, so. Yeah, run, motherfucker. Oh, I was gonna say, they don't throw it. I cannot wait for Andor season 2.
I know.
I'm
actually excited for that.
I am so impressed.
I'm not even thinking about it.
That whatever his name is, the scummy guy, going in and saving the girl.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Cyril.
I couldn't believe how great that was. Shitty man.
The demonic cult of Malmoro is active once again. If they steal the essence of the queen, darkness will fall across the stars.
You?
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
With the help of Misa Bombat Paolo, Master in Mace.
Maybe it's this place, but you're starting to make sense to me.
Okay, so you're gonna hear my 4-year-old up there run around. Sorry. So I know this is an arc just because I just know it is, but I haven't seen this. What do you think?
Like, I don't hate on Jar Jar as much as I used to.
Yeah, well, he works really well in the cartoon.
Well, to me though, I'm just kind of neutral.
Yeah.
It's just I know he's there. I don't think about him when he's not.
Yeah.
And when he is there, it's like, all right, here's Jar Jar.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, he's worked better in the cartoon.
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just whatever.
Yeah. I mean, well, even George, like, he pulled back from, which, I think it's absolutely terrible, everything that happened to Mod Best and how he felt about it and like, the depression he had. I'm really glad he had like a really cool moment in, Mandalorian Season 3. He was a Jedi who helped and protected and smuggled out Grogu.
Oh, I'm Mod Best.
Yeah.
With him and Jar Jar. Like, what?
Yeah. But no, he works here. Now, actually, Jar Jar in his episode,
They ever talk about what happened to him after the Empire took over?
No. There was a story, an old story about it, but I don't know what the canon answer is now. I don't know what the old story is either.
Like, Palpatine, like, that one. Kill that one.
Well, he used him to great effect too.
Well, he may have sent him. He may have went back to Naboo.
He could have. Well, in episode 3,
maybe if he's loving this chick, maybe he went there.
He could have. Yeah. I have no idea what happens at the end of this arc, but
Yeah.
So last time we see her was in 3 at the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
He was walking on
Naboo.
Naboo. I think they're in Theed. In this arc, I was more interested in having like Mace be used in a way for the story that just because I love the Mace character. And he's a prick to like the Anakin, but I love him. Now I did think it was just plot contrived to have him run into that room. I don't think Mace would do that.
Yeah, I agree.
So I gotta point that out because I just don't think that's what would happen.
No,
he would be patient.
He'd have a better measure of good form.
Yeah, he'd be patient. I mean, this guy is he's like one of the greatest warriors in the history of the Jedi, but he's also known as an incredible diplomat. Like that's what the Jedi do for most of the time is they're fucking diplomats. Yeah. So he would withhold himself from doing something stupid on a new planet where they already don't like you. Yeah. Now, I think the politics of the fact that the
whole idea, though, I guess, was that he didn't know where Jar Jar was all night.
Yeah.
They already were gone all
night.
I
didn't know it was a night.
Yeah.
So they were in there meditating, force mind melding the whole
time.
No,
I think what happened is that was the following day.
Okay.
Where were you last night?
Oh, my God. I know George and his team would go, let's just put that in there. Yeah, I mean, would make people think what they were doing.
Yeah, but So it's, God damn, I don't want to think with fucking flappy ears and
flapping all the place.
Wow!
But the idea that the duck people, what are they called again? The Goyans?
Yeah.
That they would view the Jedi in that type of way. Like I think that's a cool story. That the idea, and why would they think that? What happened? I think that there's some story there that maybe they'll go on it.
I have to imagine, but if they even left it where it's at now, I mean, just how would they get confused?
I don't know. I mean, you figured, yeah. I mean, if Mace saved the princess, then I guess I can maybe hold back some of the hostility. But if it's so deep rooted like that, I figure it would take a lot. It's funny that Jar Jar was saying, yeah, like me loving. He basically said in his own way that me being here for her would help us get information from her. He's being like a Russian honey trap.
Yeah.
And actually, I think one of the most interesting things in this is the idea of this antagonist trying to use some type of method to steal the Force from people, which made me think of, I said it during the reaction, Korra.
Yeah, I mean, he just blocks it.
He blocks the chakra using the water bending.
Yeah.
Right?
But they're using it for something else, as to like make an orb and
they're saying like the little that you have will get.
Yeah, it'll be ours.
So what and how and I mean I just keep thinking of
like
Balin's
Shang Tsung fucking robbing people's souls.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing.
I pity you, sorcerer! All those souls and you still don't have one of your own.
I don't know, that's a cool line actually.
Yeah.
You're mine.
Your soul is mine.
He kills his brother.
Lou! Yeah, he's doing this to him.
Mm-hmm.
He was a pretty epic bad guy, actually.
He's very memorable from our childhood.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's going to be more. I'm just kind of wondering what that is. The actual duck people. I think one of the...
They call ducks. I thought at first they were beaks, but they just have they're like the dinosaur with the fucking Elvis.
Yeah.
With the pompadour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roland Timbo when he said that.
Who was cooler, though? Muldoon or Timbo?
I mean, I know. Here's the thing. When you were younger...
Timbo had more screen time and more lines. Like, Muldoon wasn't in the... Like, he didn't have as many lines. I know that much.
Yeah, so when we were kids, I think you thought Roland was older, and then you got back older and you watch the character Muldoon.
I'm asking you. Like, I like Bob Peck, and I like that role. I think I probably like Bob Peck because of that role.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I feel like
I think Muldoon's kind of the cooler, kind of classic, stiff upper lip Englishman.
Yeah.
And Timbo's kind of the...
Roland is like a larger than life, like hunting a T-Rex, and like he's also very capable, and like he's a survivalist. Like he's cool in all kinds of the same similar ways. But I mean, the script and the way it was done in Jurassic Park 1, he wasn't larger than life. He was a little more relatable. He's just like that cool guy.
Yeah,
it's real hard to say. It depends what mood I'm in, I guess. I think I don't know. I think they both respect each other, which is good enough for me.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you what, that actor, and I always ask you this.
They're both dead now.
Yeah. I always ask you this, and I can never remember.
I believe they both died
from
cancer as well.
Yeah. Have you seen The Town? Yeah. Okay, did you see the end?
Yeah, he was the bad guy.
When he's like cutting the roses, talking about chopping off the nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought that was like one of those epic... performances.
It kind of reminds me of, I don't remember the actor's name, but he plays a guy named Bricktop in the movie Snatch.
Yeah,
Have you seen Snatch?
No, it's on my list. I heard it was really good.
It's great. Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah.
I believe they're both Guy Ritchie films.
Guy Ritchie.
And they're fucking fantastic. But he made some great ones.
Did you ever see The Kingsman?
No, those Ritchie films. I've seen the first one.
I'm very positive it is. Dude, I love that.
I liked his... Didn't Guy Ritchie direct the Sherlock Holmes movies with...
yeah, he did. Very sure he did.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I like those too.
I like the second one better, but I'm a Jared Harris fan, so
yeah.
I liked him better with Moriarty and all that. But what's his name? Strong. I don't remember his first name. He played the villain in the first one.
I can't remember.
But he's kind of a magician guy or whatever.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Those are so good. And those Netflix ones, I fucking love those too. With Benedict Cumberbatch, Batch or whatever. Mm. Man.
But anyway, yeah. We're talking about, they just reminds me of those dinosaurs though.
They absolutely
like Ducky,
do.
like fucking Ducky.
I do love Land for Time.
Land for Time.
Yeah. You remember Chomper?
Yeah, he was the T-Rex they found.
Yeah, he was so cool, dude.
Yeah, Littlefoot, Spike,
Petrie,
Ducky, Sarah, and of course Chomper was the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't in the first one, I don't think.
It might be in the third one, but he comes back in the fifth one.
Okay.
Chomper's Return.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one is, Sharptooth and...
Yeah. The Great Valley.
Yeah.
That first one's a pretty epic movie, actually.
It's George Lucas film, right?
And Spielberg, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another collaboration with them. Like the culture of the Dagoyans. One thing I realized as I'm older, like now that I've digested all the things I love, like Anakin, the Chosen One, the Jedi, and the Sith, the things that I appreciate now also, I love puppets. I love like the little creatures. Like like episode 4, man, they got so many cool little like the Jawas.
Yeah.
Also, and Dave kind of knew that, and in Ahsoka, the shell people. Yeah. Like those kind of things I think are cool.
Crab people.
Yeah, and like when they do like a cool culture, like a cool civilization.
Yeah, I wasn't quite so taken with the hermit crab people.
Yeah.
I think they've become kind of something about them just wasn't like I liked in Mandalorian with the little guys that fix the IG unit and make the walker for for Grogu.
They came with their Zellans.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Those are cool. They're cool. They're incredible puppets.
Yeah, and they're kind of like Ugnaughts.
Yeah.
And of course, that goes back to old trilogy.
They're like the galaxy's best mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I like the fucking hermit crab things. I don't know, just didn't really draw me in like Jawas did. But Jawas also go back to your childhood. So
yeah. I think I love it and the idea.
There's a love for them. Like
I love it and I love the idea of it.
Yeah.
But,
well, it's also part of your subconscious now because you're the Ewoks even.
Well, when you think about Yoda, like that, they always say if the Yoda didn't work, that movie would have been a failure if they didn't buy Yoda as a character. So I feel like
Frank Oz, man.
Yeah.
He fucking pulled that one out of the hat. He's a master of his craft.
He absolutely is.
Muppets, or was it Sesame Street? Frank Oz.
I thought he was involved with one of them.
That's what I thought. I feel like it was
because
Muppets.
If not, what else the fuck he'd do?
How the hell they know him?
He's in one of them. Yeah, he has to.
I want to say it was Muppets, but I don't know. Jim Henson. I'm thinking of Jim Henson.
Yeah, Jim Henson.
Jim Henson was Muppets.
Yeah, he absolutely was. Yeah, Jim Henson's creatures. He also did Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and he was the one.
Oz.
He was the one who was notoriously upset that the first Ninja Turtles movie was as violent as it was. He said they completely threw him for a loop. They misrepresented everything, and he saw the movie and he thought it was terrible.
Yeah, but they fought, but you don't really see anybody die.
Yeah, but it's just like you got to think about him coming off the back of like Yoda, who's like this inspiring old teacher, and then you got
the fuck is Frank Oz?
Frank Oz plays the voice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting my fucking facts mixed up there. Jim Henson was the puppeteer, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he at least designed it. I don't know if he. I think Frank Oz might have
probably saw that through. And...
Frank Oz might have controlled it too. I'm almost sure that he did.
I guess it would make sense if you're talking.
Yeah, I feel like
you'd want to actually mouth the words.
Do you think you could do a good job of that?
I think I probably could to a certain degree. We need sock puppets on here.
We do. I told you I wanted to do a sock puppet opera, rock opera.
So we could just have one fucking video where we react to things in sock puppets.
I feel like
we're
we should do for April Fools.
Cigarette hanging out.
No offense, but they probably do a better job. Yours would. You haven't seen what might be like the second best arc in this whole thing is the Zygerian slave trade arc.
Yeah, the cat people.
Yeah, well, it's Mesoamerican, and they put a lot of effort into the culture and the people and the designs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you look at that stuff and you notice it really well. I think you would appreciate it. Anyways, guys, Brett's gonna be like, this is the longest fucking video for a goddamn 22-minute show I've ever done. So, anyways, we're gonna be jumping out of here. If you want to support us, leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think of the Goyans, and also the fact that Jar Jar has like this epic love story with this princess, royal queen of another world.
Yep.
We're out of here.